Hey, what's up everybody? Shannon from Warthog Overland, and this is a new TB2S Plus from HCalory. This is their toolbox diesel heater, but for this year they've done quite a bit of stuff different. It has a 50-hour lifetime, they're claiming. It's more efficient. It does have a little bit bigger fuel tank, and it's an ultra silent fuel pump, so no more ticking. So I'm going to show you what's in the box. Got the hose. The hose is a little bit bigger, and everybody complains about these. Muffler, your flexi exhaust. This is a intake filter. It just keeps leaves and stuff out. You get a AC power supply. On top of, you can hardwire it. You can hardwire it to a 12-volt battery. I usually put a cigarette lighter adapter on this. Make sure you use at least a power supply that handles 10 amps. This is another fuel filter for the tank. And one nice thing about these caps, I do have two other diesel heaters. They do not have this little plug. So hopefully this one isn't going to leak and I don't have to use the masking tape trick to put on there. Also, what's really neat, this controller, there was somebody that complained about that this was cheap because they put a zip tie on it, but you have to cut that zip tie off, because this actually comes off. So if you're putting it in an RV or a van or something and just want to mount it on the outside, they give you an extension for the controller. So you can put this inside your rig or up in your tent if you want. But the plus version of this, I'm not going to say game changer because everybody hates it, but we're going to say camp changer. This remote, USB-C, so you can charge it. You don't have to deal with the little batteries, but it has a built-in thermostat. And also, it is a carbon monoxide detector. So I can't wait to use this. Normally, cold nights, I'll put my diesel heaters at like stage 2, but it still gets toasty in my tent. I'm really excited to use the thermostat version of this. But that's the unboxing of it. That's kind of nothing different. You usually get most of this stuff with a diesel heater. The extension is really nice, so you can pull off the controller. Like I said, if you're in a cabin or something like that and just want to put this outside and you run the hose through a window, you can put the controller in there too. So we're going to get this thing fired off. I'm going to use a WattFun 500 watt power supply because those do handle 10 amps for the cigarette lighter. And we're going to get this thing fired off. And it says it's a much faster heating time. It says less than 3 minutes to get to full heat. So we're going to test that out. Get the WattFun hooked up. Let me make sure I turn this on. All right, it is firing off right now. That's pretty quiet. Now I know the fuel pump hasn't kicked on yet. So on kickoff, we're at 102 watts. And it is probably 37 degrees right now. And this is going to stink because it's the first time firing it off. So it's highly recommended to, as soon as you get it out of the box, fire it off, let it run for a little bit, get some soot buildup in there so you're not inhaling all that stuff in your tent or your RV. But as soon as this fires off and the blower starts going in full, barely going to hear this pump. All right, we are running. I have it set to 68 degrees. And you cannot hear that fuel pump at all. So I am really excited to use this. Can't wait to get out and go camping.